The wrath of God.
Your health is not good, my friend. I strongly recommend that we stop and rest.
Dead. I hacked him to pieces. By that.
You need to be more careful. We ran right into that sandbar.
How did you get here? This is my camp. How dare you provoke me like this?
Ah, there we go. Okay, yes. You can't have...
You don't. If you go anywhere, it will be downriver as my prisoner.
I am Roberto.
Yeah, had a bit of a run around there. Turns out I forgot, of all the things to forget, I forgot the game to bring it here. So just had to download that quickly.
Oh yeah, I recognize the menu sound.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yes. Hello to anyone watching. Just something a little different today. This is Amazon Trail 2, a very nostalgic game for me, and one of my favorites growing up, one of the ones that kind of sparked my interest in rainforests in general, and a bunch of the fruits in here as well. It is a quirky little game, very 90s. It's got all the, you know, lifelike human images. I don't know how to word that. You'll see in a moment. It's from the people who made Oregon Trail, so I thought it'd be fun to take a little trip down memory lane here, now knowing a little bit more about these things than when I was a kid. And who better to do it with than my cousin Zach here, who also is a plant enthusiast and also grew up playing this game. I remember the one time just excitedly calling you. I think it was on like our rotodial phone in the basement, telling you how I'd gotten past the Conquistador. Though I think at that point your response was, "Oh, you're still playing that?" So that was maybe a bit late in the game there. But so anyway, good to be finally doing this together.
Yeah, I haven't played it in years because I don't know how to do all of these Windows XP simulator software things. So it's pretty excited just to play it again because I really love the game.
So, are you ready for this?
Yeah, let's do it. I had forgotten about that, and it's I remember now. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
good memories.
I remember singing this song to myself very, very much as a child. So I do remember this game crashing. We'll save off and we'll have to restart if need be, but start it. I guess here we go. Should we do?
We should maybe do newcomer.
Yeah, probably.
It's been a while.
Yeah, and I'm just afraid of what expert means in this case.
I remember, I don't think I ever finished the game.
Oh, you didn't?
I usually got lost and hit a sandbar.
Okay.
Maybe you showed me the end one time.
Okay, where you get to Vilcabamba?
No spoilers.
Oh yeah, okay. The Jaguar tells you that right at the start. Okay, yeah, newcomer makes sense. So I don't want to, I don't think I've ever played expert. I don't know. Do you just get dysentery a lot, or?
Man, so many things I'd forgotten about.
It's a tiny window we're playing in, but
yeah, all the fancy tiled floors, and then
all the footsteps just running straight to that Jaguar.
The Amazon rainforest is calling to you. The birds and the mammals, the flowers and the trees invite you to discover their secrets. The people, good ones and evil, wise men and fools, all have things to teach you.
In Amazon Trail 3, I think he was sort of on a black background when he did the little speech.
Usually he is in the other cutscenes, just that's where you first encounter him.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, this depiction of the Amazon here don't exactly have the variety of canopy trees you might expect, but
there is the overstory and the understory.
That's true. That is a good
The
one.
overstory looks like palm trees.
That's
They
true.
want you to deliver it for them, but you must prove your yourself worthy. Follow me now into the blue mist. Come with me to the mighty Amazon River.
Oh yeah, the blue mist.
Yep, the thing that teleports you into various places in history. And
I have brought you to Belém, a great city at the mouth of the Amazon River. From here, you must find the source.
do you know something?
You must travel all the way
no,
up
never
the
mind, not yet.
Amazon. You must find Vilcabamba, a hidden fortress in the Andes Mountains. Be brave on your journey. I will be watching over you.
Yeah, it's like photorealistic, yet cartoon animation.
Yeah, like I think they actually did video actual people and just put them into sort of a cartoon environment.
Well, I feel like I often went with the doctor or the guy who's good at paddling.
Oh yeah, was that this guy? That was this guy, wasn't it?
Oh, she had a good fishing spear,
Oh, okay.
so that's a good one. Oh, I don't know.
Like, yeah, I definitely always went with him.
Okay.
Uh,
Hello.
What are the...
My name is Miguel. I'm the best guide in Belém.
yeah, the one thing, yeah, he's the doctor. And the nice thing about having a doctor is, as far as I remember, you never get sick.
Oh, well, yeah.
Other than, you know, if you're like my brother and all you eat is fish. And then you might get malnourished, but...
Hey, nice to meet you. My name is Zhao. If you're looking for a
think he
guide,
quite said his
I'm
name
your
right.
man.
So yeah, he was the guy who paddled.
Hi, my name's Elena. If you're going up the Amazon River, you should choose me to be your guide.
Why should I choose you?
Finding your way
Oh,
on
okay.
the Amazon
navigator?
is very difficult.
Yeah.
There
You
are
won't get
so
lost,
many
but
islands
it's hard to
trip
get lost in this game if you
I know the
actually
Amazon
know how to
River
look at the
better
map.
than any
Oh,
other
I
guide.
got lost.
okay. I did too at first, but then I got better. Yeah.
Okay, I remember feeling bad, I think, picking a guide, like, and leaving the other four behind.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're all so insistent that they want to be your guide.
Yeah, they're all the best guide. The best
Well, you can pick.
Okay, I'll go.
Might be smoother with the doctor.
Yeah.
Do you still need a guide?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm ready to pick you.
I feel like I tried
Thank
to go
you.
without a guide.
Now, talk to that
Yeah, it
man
didn't get
behind
very
the
far.
counter. He'll set you up with some supplies.
Hola! Hello! Headed up the Amazon? You'll need some supplies. We have 4 package deals.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
different
You
deals.
can read about them on this sign.
Yeah.
Look them over.
It
and
doesn't
then
make much of a
point to the
difference
one you
ultimately,
want.
but it says.
Oh, yeah.
I don't recognize some of these names, but yeah, Fawcett. I don't know. Do you know Percy Fawcett? He was an explorer in the Amazon rainforest, more in the the early 1900s. So it's interesting giving him a little nod. Okay, so we don't need veggies because we're going to find those in the jungle.
True, yeah.
Fish. I presume we'll fish a little bit.
It's the most fun.
Other than veggies.
Oh, yes. Promote plants. Well, you could start a fishing channel.
I mean, do it as a self-improvement thing, maybe. I don't.
We could do the McIntyre. It's got the most machetes and a medium amount of harpoons.
Okay. Got lots of first aid kits. Great.
We'll have to forage and fish.
Bummer. Go with that one.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, now you're on the...
We're
so
up
I guess you just click to move ahead,
Or you go like this.
Oh,
That's the thing.
right.
Yeah, so it's kind of confusing how there's always trees up in the foreground. But as long as they're not moving, that means you're not going close to them.
What is your botanical perspective on the trees you're noticing?
Well, they look a little better than the intro. I mean, I wouldn't be that great at identifying a whole bunch of trees in the Amazon rainforest because there's just so many there. Maybe a few key ones I could identify, but it was interesting. You'd expect a bit more consistent, but I guess if it's got a marshy bank or something, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
I guess if we're near the mouth of the Amazon, you'd also have a lot more mangrove
Oh, yeah.
and stuff like that going on.
True, yeah.
So, should we head into the rainforest and get some veggies?
Immediately.
Okay. Okay, yeah, the classic scene here.
Oh, yeah.
See, this informed my mental image of rainforests, this game, by far.
And did you find this to be an accurate depiction?
Not really. In some ways, yes. It is a lot tidier than a true rainforest, though, was the one thing. And it has kind of like a green lawn almost in a lot of this game, which is not accurate.
It's kind of brown and muddy from what I've seen.
Yeah, lots of fallen leaves. Another thing.
Well, should we pick some?
Oh, absolutely. See, this is a question I have here too already. Like, well, this one here. Oh, is this bananas or plantain? This is bananas because that's the only option.
You only get to pick it if you identify it correctly?
Yeah. But you have multiple times. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that is kind of how you want to do it in the wild too.
I guess that does make sense. Yeah.
So,
it's kind of funny. That is different than like your brother, my other cousin, when he's talked about some of the mushrooms he's picked. It's like, I don't know what it is, but I know it's not any of the poisonous ones, so I ate it.
Yeah.
Like that exclusionary principle.
Not a recommended method there. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, this is bananas. But this is one thing I'm curious on. How widespread are bananas and plantain in the Amazon rainforest?
Oh. Do they originate from the Amazon?
No, they don't. Because that's the one thing. They're more from like Southeast Asia, New Guinea sort of area.
Oh, yeah.
They are... See, that is the thing, though. Have they been naturalized throughout?
That's a good question.
So maybe they are in the midst of the rainforest in places where either there used to be indigenous people or...
Well, there's trade networks.
And there's trade networks all throughout. And there were more people living throughout the Amazon when the Spanish first made contact. A lot, unfortunately, died to disease. So maybe they are. Maybe someone from the Amazon region can tell us, will you find them in the wild in the Amazon? But anyway, here's bananas. Now the other classic one here.
Did you ever, did this one ever disappear after you picked it?
It does not. That's the thing. Yeah, so this one is there every single time. And it doesn't disappear when you pick it.
Is that your classic Tania route?
That's the Tania route, yeah.
Well, we should try taking a picture of that thing that keeps running across the screen.
Can we get closer?
Oh, I forgot you could do that.
Yeah, so let's get it in a moment. Oh, there.
Oh, nice.
So, which one does that look like?
Is it a tegu lizard?
Tegu lizard. Yep, it is. So now that's in our photo album. We have, and it has a checklist of all the things. There's a few I never got, a few animals. But,
Oh, yeah, there's, on the right there, you've got your...
That is nothing, unfortunately.
Yeah, maybe it's the termite mound?
Yeah, that's my guess.
Should be able to eat the termites.
That's fair. Oh, although there are these guys, which, is that a... Those aren't... Oh, it was flying termites, okay. Yeah, no, this thing over here, too, I always wanted to be able to pick it and figure out what it was. I still don't...
For a moment, I thought those were chili peppers.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is just like a nice manicured lawn. It really should be brown, hey?
Yeah, brown and muddy, and yeah. This, I do kind of like this image, but it's not quite accurate. Let's see, yeah, this guy, is that a common? I think that's a common opossum. Oh, nope, never mind. Is that...
Oh, you just get...
Yapok? I don't know if I said that right, but... Okay. There's that bouncing monkey in the background.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Looks like a common squirrel.
It's funny, it's like that game where the thing is going back and forth and you have to click when it's right in the middle.
Yeah, was this a timer? Oh, yeah, okay.
I was reflecting about how the different aspects of this game connect to so many different things that you see in other games, whether they're mobile games or other video games. And it was sort of an interesting introduction for me to video games. And other hobbies in real life too, like bird watching, bird photography.
You have your camera nearby, don't you?
Yeah,
just in case you see birds out the window.
I was just taking pictures out the window of juncos.
Yeah. Yeah, you're, I guess you're a plant guy too, but more of a...
I like conifers.
Yeah, conifer guy. I do wonder is that, like this flower, it kind of looks like a bromeliad flower, but the thing it's growing out of doesn't look that bromeliad.
Well,
sort of.
Kind of like a bird of paradise, or...
it's a heliconia, but then, again, the leaves don't look quite right. But it could also be there's just something kind of obscuring. I'm not sure how many plant species I'm going to recognize here. Anyway, should go back to the river.
Yeah. We have a trip to...
Yeah.
Should we check the map?
Should we fish?
Oh, fishing is good. Yeah.
Sure thing. We can go fishing.
So this is the fishing
All
interface.
right. This is the best mini game.
Right.
Okay. Should start with like it's kind of. And is it click to reel in?
Retrieve.
Oh, and you have to hold back to sort of get more power.
Yeah. There we go. Nice.
That's a little guy.
Yeah. There's lots of those.
Keep it. Oh, yes.
So you probably want a little bigger of a fish if possible. Oh, yeah.
You know,
Area there.
I feel like sometimes I just went fishing, and then filled the entire canoe with fish, and then it sank.
Yeah, I think that can happen.
I'm waiting for one of those giant whale-sized ones.
Oh, the Peraruku, you might be waiting for hours.
Or the, I guess you can get sharks sometimes.
Oh, yeah, there has been a shark. Try to get the shark, yeah. Hear him cry out.
Are you endorsing shark fishing?
Well, I guess I don't know the endangeredness level of these particular sharks. I guess as a general thing, no, I'm not. Cartoon sharks, you know, I don't have as many qualms about. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Oh, wow. 30 pounds of food.
Okay, let's keep it.
Oof, that must have hurt. You shouldn't mess around with that kind of fish.
I remember that sound, yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. Yeah, so, okay.
Well, well, I guess they're discouraging you from shark fishing because
that's true.
Might give you a boo-boo.
Yeah. It's true.
Is there any mini game that has
That must have hurt. You shouldn't mess around with that kind of fish.
Is there any actual consequence to that?
I don't remember if there is.
Could ask your brother.
We do? Yeah. Yeah, you would know. We spent hours just fishing on here. I mean, should we get...
I guess we should get some progress.
Yeah.
Should we check the map?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh yeah.
That's not...
Where are we?
We should be right about here.
He's so confused. I guess they actually videoed.
Okay, I guess...
Let's turn around.
I guess that's what we got for not choosing the one who's good at navigation.
Oh, yeah.
No, I thought there was a mini-map, but...
Yeah, I thought so too. Well, I guess we want to go west.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. And you ask people, there's some logs in the river. Okay, so we're
Good
coming.
music. Some palm trees there.
Okay, yeah, I kind of like that short.
Two kinds of palm trees.
Now, yeah, that one palm actually looks more like to me, almost like an Asian toddy palm.
And this looks like a coconut.
Kinda.
Are there coconuts in the Amazon? I mean,
that's a good question.
They're all over the place. But
yeah, they're
more
also
on
not
the Pacific.
Yeah, they're not from the Americas, but they do obviously have a lot now there. But yeah, in the Amazon itself, I don't know. I guess
here you're still close to the Atlantic.
Yeah, so if you're still getting some salt water, although this seems a bit far inland to still have salt water. Maybe it's still brackish. I don't know. Oh, here we go.
Oh, the blue mist.
Yeah.
It's all coming back
We
to
have
me.
passed through the blue mist to another time and place.
Okay. Oh yeah. I love the look of the water there.
The kid doesn't know anything.
Hi.
Yeah, apparently.
I am Roberto.
Aw.
Yeah. Let's talk to her then.
Welcome to my home.
Oh yeah, she does tell you about plants. Yeah. What is today's date? Have we gone back in time?
It is November 27th, 1984.
15 years?
Yeah. Yeah, 15 years in the past from the release date.
Yeah.
Trading is very
I'll
fun.
trade with you.
Yeah.
Here's
And
what I
maybe
have.
as a kid, an introduction for me to sort of, I don't know, more complicated board games.
Yeah, we could get vanilla from her. That was the thing.
Ooh.
So, yeah, can we trade for both those vanillas? Give her, does she need...
A trading packet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's useless. Like,
Yeah. Is that it?
No, I don't like that trade.
Okay.
Can you make another
Well, let's
offer? No, I don't like that trade.
Vanilla's
Can
valuable.
you make another offer?
Okay.
Okay, that is a good trade.
Good. Okay, I guess I'm done trading.
Okay.
We don't need veggies or fish.
Yeah, we're good there.
But then, yeah, if you want to do a run where you're not going into the rainforest or fishing much, you can do it by trading.
My name is Lucia. I am a caboclo. Caboclo is the name for people who live on the river. We survive by fishing and finding edible plants in the rainforest. Would you like me to teach you about rainforest plants that you can eat? These are Brazil nuts. They grow near the tops of tall trees. The fruits are as big as bowling balls. In the rainforest, look for the fruits on the ground.
As in, I think if you ask her again, she'll tell you Brazil.
This is a passion fruit. To find them in the rainforest, look for tall vines with beautiful flowers.
Well, I'd heard that Brazil nuts, like, they come in these giant, like, missile pods that can fall and kill you.
Missile?
Like sharp and pointy. Is it about the size of bowling balls?
I thought it was more I thought it was more just a round one.
Okay.
Definitely within the genus and a couple surrounding genuses, it's more of a round pod usually, but there are some with sharper pods. I thought Brazil nuts were a round one.
Yeah, it could be.
But yeah, they do kind of come out from the pot there.
These are nuts from the peach palm tree.
Oh, she called
You
them
can
nuts.
pick these nuts off the ground. They look like a bunch of grapes. Those are all the plants I can tell you about. I hope you will find them when you explore the rainforest.
Oh, I will.
How? Oh, should the guidebook.
Oh, yeah, I don't. We probably don't need to ask her. Where are we? Oh.
We are near the mouth of the Jari River. Along the river, a lot of the rainforest has been cut down. These days, I have to travel farther and farther in search of food. If you keep going up the Jari River, you'll see a giant paper mill. The owners of the mill cut down the rainforest. Then they planted trees that are good for making paper.
I see. I think we know how to go upriver.
Okay.
Well, anyway, shall we go back to the river?
Yeah, I guess so. I
think we got it.
That was it?
You have done well.
Yeah, I think we just needed to...
The knowledge you have gained will
learn about
help
plants.
you on your
It was
journey.
either that or get the vanilla.
To mark your achievement,
I'm probably learning about
I
plants.
will place this token on my
Each place
shield.
you need, you get a badge for learning something or doing something particular.
You know, it never really occurred to me that he's trying to trick you into learning. I thought he was like trying to get me to solve a mysterious mission. He's actually just trying to trick me into learning.
Well, he did a good job then. Oh, now has the rainforest changed at all? Oh, well, it's nighttime. But
there looks like there's bananas and plantains.
Got a bat there. Probably the only bat option on the... There's, yeah, bananas and plantains. Oh, and here's this also... Wait, was that the same type? Oh, yeah, okay, one of the babies. That one would be plantain.
He's an owl.
Yeah.
Gotta get the bird photo. He doesn't disappear when you...
No, animals don't. Not just snatching up the birds.
That would be a different kind of game.
Wait, tonight.
I think I looked through all of this, or maybe not.
Yeah, there were a couple that I never found. I think basilisk lizard was one of them.
Giant Agrippa. Tenia root.
Well, okay, yeah, she says it differently than I have, so...
Apurimac River.
Oh, yeah, those are the gigantic fish.
Half as long as a station wagon. Classic American measurement units. About as big as a dinner plate. From as long as your hand to as long as your forearm.
Oh, that's a pirarara.
Very creative measurements.
Yeah. The pirarara there, or the giant fish.
If they played basketball, big ones could touch the rim with their noses.
Wow, nice. Oh,
that's great.
Yeah, and then the back of the boat is where you check for how much. I have 122 pounds of veggies and fruit. Okay, that's healthy. 71 pounds of fish.
Does it get used up as you go along?
Yeah. Because we definitely just caught about 120 pounds worth of shark. So we're definitely eating. How fast are we going through this?
I think
fish?
like I often tried to avoid catching them because he'd go ow, but like there's actually no consequence to it.
Yeah, I wonder if you don't have the doctor, if there might be more consequence.
Maybe
because
that's a good point.
I don't remember ever getting diseases with him. Go, where are we?
According to the map, we should be right about here.
He just looks so unconfident.
Oh yes.
So I guess you would want to take the.
Oh yeah, we're close to the Xingu.
You know, if you went up the Jari River, what happens? Does it just?
I think the terrain does change. Should we go up the Jari River? Oh,
well, that would take a lot of time. But
yeah. You can't go all the way, and at some point it just says you've gotten confused or something, and turns you back, and you lose some time. Oh, okay, yeah, these guys.
Yes.
Right.
What can I do for you?
Oh, okay. No, that sounded.
I am Claudio Villas-Boas.
Oh, it's him.
My brothers and I
Wait.
have recently convinced the Brazilian government
Are there
to
too many
establish the
missions?
Xingu National Park.
Oh.
We came here in 1943 to build airplane landing strips across southeastern Amazonia. But we stayed to try to soften the impact of civilizados invading Indian land. They are all the outsiders who want to use the Indians' land for their own purposes. We know that outsiders will change the life of the Indians, but we want the change to be gradual and to be done on the Indians' own terms. The Indians are threatened. We are trying to help them. The world will be a better place if the Indians and their way of life survive.
Yeah, he was a bit Claudio Villas-Boas. I didn't say that quite right, but he was a big activist for, I believe for indigenous rights in Brazil and creating national parks. I forgot they were.
I see.
Yeah. Tell me, did we tell him?
Maybe we need to. She's the one who introduces you to the medicine
The
man.
area around the Xingu has never been developed.
And
And
I thought there was also a mission to talk to a tribe on his
the
behalf.
Shuruna, the Kamajura,
Oh, maybe.
several others. The Brazilian government
make
agreed
sense,
to
too, for
create the
one place.
park to protect the flora, the fauna, and the Indians. No, not yet. There is one tribe, the Queñoa,
Yeah, it does maybe sound
who
more
has
Spanish.
resisted all contact. We call them the tribe that hides from man. I could use your help in finding them.
Yeah, okay.
Good. You will need this map. It shows the general area where the Queñoa are hiding.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, and here's where you have very fast controls. Yeah, but you're also...
Can you tip your canoe in this mini game?
Yes, but you don't lose supplies then. Okay, here. I guess, yeah.
So what's with the red trees?
That's a good question. Are they flowering?
And then south, I guess?
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, these guys.
No.
It looks like they're wearing like black cotton leggings and stuff.
Yeah. I'm very curious because I don't know much of anything about this tribe in real life. So I don't know if this reflects their traditional dress at all. Do they have black body paint? Or
Do you remember what they were called?
Queñoa, which they're about to tell us too.
Oh yeah.
They speak pretty good English.
We have a message for you.
Yeah, they do speak pretty good English.
Yeah.
I am a Queñoa. You are not welcome here. Tell that man Claudio we do not want to go to his park. Tell him to leave us alone.
We're supposed to tell them to
everyone
like
to leave
leave
us
their
alone.
traditional territory and go live in the national park.
I'm not sure if that's, or if he's just saying he wants their territory to become part of the national park, so that they're protected in
Outsiders
in it.
are not
I
welcome
thought that was
here.
more what he was going for, but
I'm a Queñoa.
Something makes me
We
suspect
want to live the
that-
way we have always lived. We do not want to live in Claudio's park. We want to be left alone.
Oh.
You have returned. Did you find the Karina Crory? What happened? Yes, I thought they might say that.
anything coming
Well,
up in
thank
terms
you
of
for your
them
help.
dressing with black body paint. So I'm not sure what was with that.
The rainforest is thick and sheltering. It hides and protects many tribes. The forest has given them everything they need. Food, housing, clothing, medicines, even musical instruments.
Tell me more.
The rainforest is enormous. There is room for everyone. Amazonia can host cities and tribal villages too.
It is interesting
Hello,
how they
it's nice to meet you.
do education on so many different angles, which I appreciate. Like, yeah, they teach you about plants, animals, and a lot of the, you know, the social issues going on there, and
My
a lot of
name's
different historical
Margaret Craig.
characters.
I'm doing research for a book called Green Medicine. It describes how people around the world use their native plants, especially for medicine. Oh, yes. Western doctors now use hundreds of medicines that are made from plants, and the native people know of hundreds more. In fact, there's a medicine man in this village. Would you like to meet him?
I guess, yeah. Well, let's go talk to him.
I think we have to if we want
Yeah, if we want.
perfect achievement.
Yeah.
I had a dream that you would come here. I am Couvreur of the Kaya Po. In my language, I am called Page, a medicine man. I dreamt of someone who was on an important journey, someone who needed my help. I've been waiting here,
He does have a very
waiting to
distinctive
help
voice.
you.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have gathered 4 plants for you, special plants, plants
yeah,
that we use for
and you get
medicine.
different plants each time.
Let me
Like,
tell you about them.
Or it's,
This is Lutome. If you have a seizure, this powder may help you, but be careful.
Lutome.
If you take it when you are healthy, it will make you go crazy.
Noted.
This is Gati Mania. Pour a little of this in your tea to treat influenza.
Okay.
This bag contains Weiwu. We roast the seeds of this plant as a treatment for dysentery. This is Lambra garia. The sap of this plant is an effective treatment for parasites that grow inside your body.
Okay.
Do you know any of these plants?
These ones aren't ringing any bells. It could be that they're, you know, under a different name.
Yeah.
That is all I have for you.
Because I was pretty sure
Use these
Cinchona was one of
medicines
the ones you could
wisely.
get.
They will help you on your journey.
I see that the medicine man has given you a gift. You are very fortunate.
Anyway, is that enough here?
Yeah.
Do we get 2 badges for that?
The Ancient Ones are pleased with what you have done.
It's kind of like Boy Scouts, I guess.
I guess sort of like that.
I never did Boy Scouts.
Me
but
neither.
I watched Up.
Yeah. That's also...
Oh, different.
Yeah. Okay, so this one was always a little scary for me because there was no fruit.
Oh, there's no
I checked
fruit?
it so many times trying to find fruit coming in.
So you get some... There's a...
That's, I think...
Tapir?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Any thoughts on the plants?
Again, there's... I don't know if I can identify anything specifically. They could have added acai palm into this too. That could have made the option. Apparently, I didn't realize how did I tell you this already? Well, not in the video anyway. Apparently, acai in certain parts of the Amazon is very abundant, such that some tribal groups there, it can make up to, I think it was about 40% of their calorie intake throughout the year.
Hey there, what's up?
I like this guy. Except I feel like he's always judging me.
He might just be a little...
Here's a summary of how we're doing. Okay, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
We have
Play for
passed
like
through the
3
blue
seconds,
mist
get bored,
to
go
another
fishing.
time.
Yeah. Oh, we're here
The
already.
rubber.
This is, yeah, Henry Ford.
Henry Ford.
Ooh, that looks very hot. Having to do this in the humid rainforest in a full suit next to a fire. Well, let's talk to Henry Ford first.
Hello. Welcome to Fordlandia.
He was an odd guy, Henry Ford.
I am Henry Ford. You know, Ford automobiles? I invented them. I'm the most successful businessman in the United States.
And the most humble man on earth?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, you should have heard some of the stuff he actually did say.
That's another video.
Yeah. Oh, it is actually.
So I can make tires for my cars. You see, the British have cornered the
Did you do a video on rubber trees?
Not yet. I have one that's in the
have to
making.
pay their outlandish prices.
How's it going?
Terrible. I was told it would be easy. What could be so hard about growing a plant in its natural environment? But I have had nothing but trouble. My rubber trees are starting to develop a strange problem. I think it's called leaf blight. It's funny. The rubber trees in the rainforest don't seem to have it.
See, one of his problems was, yeah, he was very confident in engineering, and he figured, why do you need horticulturalists and botanists? Engineers are basically just that, but better, because they're more broadly skilled, and you know, so that's all he had.
Why don't trees work like machines?
Yeah, exactly. That was part of his problem. There were other problems there too, but...
Can we get a car from him?
Of course. I'll trade with you.
Attach it to the back of the boat so you don't have to paddle. Okay, first aid kit. I mean, why don't we get some harpoons? Well, we can give him a bit of fish. How about, let's give him 2 fish for 2 harpoons.
Yes, I can use
I feel
that.
like Henry Ford would not have accepted that trade.
Been a better businessman than that.
Do you think people called him Hank? Are we in the 30s?
January 30th,
Oh, wow.
1931.
What is...
I can't say anything good about it. The soil here is poor and rocky. Sometimes it rains too much.
Is there a
Sometimes
place
it
in
doesn't
Amazon
rain
where
enough.
the soil is rocky?
I don't understand why
I
rubber
don't know,
trees grow
actually.
so well
Poor,
in the
yes,
rainforest,
but-
but so poorly on my plantation.
Where is the native range of the
I've
rubber
built an
tree?
entire city here.
Within the
The
Amazon,
third
that
largest
is?
in the Amazon.
I'm
It's
not
got
actually sure what the...
a hospital, beautiful homes.
I'd have to find a map for
So I'm
that
having
to
a hard
see where it all
time
goes.
Keeping good workers.
Oh, yeah, this... Yeah, he built... It's basically a replica American town in the middle of the Amazon, including like the furnishings and the houses and everything, and made them, I believe, even made them dress like Americans, his workers, who
Well,
were
how
not
can you get
Americans.
anything done if you're not wearing a suit and tie?
True, true.
My name is Emilio. I'm a seringuero, a rubber tapper. Normally, I travel through the rainforest, gathering latex from the rubber trees. But right now, I'm working for Mr. Ford. The pay is good, but the working conditions are very bad. Mr. Ford makes us
even the
live
food.
in strange houses and eat American food. I wish I had time to go fishing and gathering my own food from the rainforest.
Doesn't let you skip dialogue.
Seeing? I don't have much to offer, but I would like to trade.
Oh, yeah, so if you
Oh,
give him...
you can get a ball of rubber.
Yeah, and...
Which is good for patching your canoe if you hit a log.
Yeah.
Oh, fishing
well,
veggies,
actually,
and it makes him happy.
I don't think that you actually do anything with the ball of rubber. It's more just, yeah, you give him stuff. So, we give him, you know, let's give him a fair bit. Give him 30 pounds of veggies.
Okay.
Something like that. And all he has is 1 ball of rubber, so...
Seen. That is a good deal.
And maybe a fish.
Seen.
He's got nothing
That is a
left.
good deal.
Oh no, but I just gave him a fish.
Okay.
'Cause-
It makes him happy.
yeah.
We are at Fordlandia, Henry Ford's foolish dream.
The Ancient Ones are pleased that you would share your food.
Well, let's go.
I also the image of how full the rainforest was, that was something that was a bit deceptive, I think.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it's just seemingly empty.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. If you, like when you're in the rainforest, I guess I never specified. I have actually been very briefly, I went on a hike into the Amazon rainforest in Ecuador, so that's, you know, limited expertise there. It's not a lot. But yeah, by that point I was older and not expecting it to be this full. Like just animals everywhere, rolling all over each other or anything. But definitely feels a lot more empty.
It is funny how natural environments are like that. And sometimes, like, you're in a certain part and it feels empty. Another part, it is really full of different animals.
Yeah, it's true. And like, it's not that it's as empty as it feels too. It's more also just your eyes aren't used to finding stuff in that environment, because there's a lot hiding up amongst the leaves and under other leaves, and you hear a lot of noises a lot more than you see things. And for people who live in that environment, they get used to seeing where the bird is in the canopy and everything based on hearing the call. But yeah, it's hard when you're first coming to it at first to see.
I should have the soundtrack available for streaming.
Oh yeah,
or you could record it.
That's true. Yeah, I could probably just find the sound files on the CD.
Because they're pretty good ones.
It is.
The blue mist has taken us to another time and place.
Oh, I guess we can just switch the mouse over to your side if we wanted to.
Well, it's not too bad to reach.
Okay.
Oh, this is the one where he has the story.
Yeah.
Hello, how nice of you to visit. My name is Linda. I'm an anthropologist.
Oh, that looks like a banana tree in the background.
I'm living with the YY.
Oh, I've heard of that
It is
group.
rewarding work, but very challenging.
Can you look 'em
I'm
up?
here to document the way these people live.
I'm trying to think where I heard of them. Like probably one of the shows I watched.
Has influence
Maybe
on their
Hayes Nodell.
lives.
Is that a survival one or a linguistics thing?
He's the one who goes and lives with different indigenous groups and tries to learn how they survive in their environment.
Oh, okay. Why? Okay,
Well,
of
my own
Guyana,
presence
northern
is
Brazil.
nothing compared with that of other outsiders.
Do they live? Oh,
Like
Guyana.
miners,
That might have been. I think he went all the way across Guyana, maybe, in one season.
Okay.
Yes, I think that would be okay. In fact, there's a village elder in that hut right over there. And he's a marvelous storyteller.
I remember enjoying
Would you
this
like
story.
to talk to him now?
Well, it's got nice pictures.
Yeah, and it's got a nice tree.
Why are you here? Yes,
Start
trading is good.
I guess that actually
Here's
makes
what I
sense
have.
to start off with, and could.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
How about 2 trading packets?
Yes,
Nice.
I will make that trade. I'm a YY. My real name is not for you to know. I
think there might have been.
But you can call me by a Brazilian name, Paulo. The rainforest is disappearing. The Brazilians have a strange concept. They think.
I wonder if it was always this small screen, or if it, like, when your screen is lower resolution, it blows up more.
I think that was part of it, yeah.
Trees. They poison the water.
The leaves that he's using for
They
the
have no time
roof.
For his calathea? They might be.
Very well. I'll tell you this story.
Oh, yeah.
This story is about how people came to find food to eat. This is also
He's got
the
a very
story of
soft way
why
of speaking.
people must work. When the people first came to the forest, they were hungry. They could not find anything to eat.
I like how the 2 options are please continue and
But
please
the
stop.
people could see that the tapir was not hungry. The tapir was fat. The people wondered where the tapir was getting
Such a
so
funny
much
story.
food. The people could not follow the clever tapir through the forest. So they said to the woodpecker, "Follow the
I wonder where they
tapir.
collected the story
See
from.
where he goes. Then come back.
Maybe from the YY,
Tell
I
us."
don't know.
The woodpecker started to follow the tapir, but the woodpecker could not keep quiet. He kept drumming on trees. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. The tapir knew he was being
Wonder what
followed,
kind of woodpecker
so
that
he
is.
stayed away
Yeah.
from the food. The people were getting very hungry. This time, they asked the rat to follow the tapir into the forest. The rat was quiet. He followed the tapir right to a tree full of food.
What kind of tree is that?
Every kind of food was
The best
growing
tree.
on that tree.
Hasn't been discovered yet?
No,
The
unfortunately
rat
not.
tried to keep the tree a secret, but the people made him tell. The people ran to the tree and they chopped it down.
I had fantasies about that
Each
sort of a
person
tree.
took home a piece of the tree and planted it in
It would
the
be
ground.
nice if you could just put a tree trunk in
Pieces
the
of the
ground
tree
and it would
became
grow.
gardens.
Yeah.
So today, people can grow their own food.
I mean, willows,
They
you
must
can
work
kind of
very
do that,
hard
but
to tend their garden.
I wonder how they made the rat tell. Doesn't go into that detail.
That's the way things
Oh,
are.
a gift.
No. Please accept this gift.
Oh,
It
do we
is
get the
good
tree one
that you
now?
learn the stories of the native people.
yeah, I'm not. I remember Shingu coming up because
we should check that.
my siblings, we often played. Oh, Flooded Forest. Okay, yeah.
This is your favorite one.
Oh yeah, this was a good one. So okay, we got a lot of good stuff here.
I always was fascinated by the idea of a flooded forest. It's such a cool idea that like doesn't really exist where we live on the prairies.
Yeah,
like a full forest, and yet it's underwater. And anything that's underwater seems so mysterious and enticing.
Yeah, definitely fair. What this hummingbird here? Would that be the wood nymph? Is that black skimmer?
Yeah, you could try the wood nymph.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I was expecting something with hummingbird.
Black skimmer would go across the water.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, the flooded forest, and it's interesting too. Yeah, just I'm curious to see what it looks like when it's not flooded. I mean, I've seen pictures now. That would be an interesting place to explore.
But the idea of like dolphins swimming between trees.
Yeah.
And not even like mangroves, like real trees. So cool.
Yeah.
That's the passion fruit there, right?
Yes, that is.
Which, having tried a real passion fruit now, what are your thoughts? It was only a couple years ago I actually tried one.
Oh. Yeah, so some of them I really like. Some of them not huge on. The purple ones you get at the like superstore here, those ones I don't tend to be big on. I really like the orange ones, which I know when I was in Cook Islands they had pink ones that tasted very similar. Those ones are really nice.
Oh, yeah. In Calgary, where I live, there's usually the little purple ones and then these bigger orange ones.
Oh yeah.
I didn't notice too much different in the flavor, but the texture is really hard for me to get over.
Oh yeah. That kind of like brain texture.
I would say snot with seeds. Just like mucus.
Right. Okay.
The flavors, I think I've had some things that are passion fruit flavor. Maybe like a soda. And it's good.
It is a distinct flavor. And there are a lot of different species of passion fruit too.
Yeah.
I know I've tried growing a few. One of them died because my brother killed it. But the other one, I left with a friend and he left it over a heater and it died.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell, as they always say. And comment with your guess of how many tabs Sam has open on his phone. What? Oh, those are cashews, hey?
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Did you try your cashew apple yet?
No, I haven't ever been able to access.
It's a nice little monkey.
Yep. Now, did you ever find Potoo Palm? Because I only found it that time I played it after graduating high school.
Where is it? Did you see it there?
I didn't.
Oh.
It's not. Oh, look at that. Peach Palm.
Is that the one that was hard to find?
No, this isn't. This was just a very... Okay, yeah. So I was wondering... Okay. Do you see the Potoo palm?
Well, is it these little things here?
It is these things, yes. So... Oh. So... That was where it is. You have to go onto this second screen of this one. And that's why... Yeah. So if you go onto the first, or I think the third, you don't see it, which is almost always where I went to either.
Oh, yeah.
And it's only sometimes there.
I feel like maybe I did get it sometime.
Okay.
But I don't know.
You never told me about it.
Sorry. Well, I think I got the Potoo palm mixed up with the peach palm.
Oh.
This is the Huatinia. Oh, there was a jaguar in the background.
Oh, was it?
Or a Huatsing.
Or yeah, how?
Or
oh,
no.
Giant river otter?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well. Yeah, just had a lunch break there and a birthday party. So we are back now. I'm confused by the screen we were met with. It looks like maybe we were just sitting on the river this whole few hours. So I think I'm going to reload from where we were.
Your health is not good, my friend. I strongly recommend that
or
we
were
stop
we going too
and
fast,
rest.
I wonder?
I don't know.
Well, I'll just reload from where we were.
This is where we were. We could just continue.
Yeah. Okay, why not? As long as we have enough...
Provisions?
Yeah.
We have no food or fish.
Okay, yeah, I guess we were just sitting on the river. Okay.
For a couple hours.
Okay, I guess then here we got a fish then.
Sure thing.
And,
we can go fishing.
Well, shucks.
That was a little
Yeah,
too strong.
I think
Your harpoon
my
hit
brother, when he
bottom.
played,
Fortunately, it didn't
it was
break.
that he would tell him he couldn't hold any more fish in his boat, and so then he would just go and capsize so that
That's not good.
he would be able
I think
to
you should have
fish
thrown
again.
that one back.
I guess the further up the river you go, the more shallow water. Ooh.
Whoops. You hit bottom, and you broke your harpoon.
Oh yeah, I was gonna look up what it is that's weird about Huatsing birds.
Okay.
It looks like they have a very unique stomach system.
Oh.
That is capable of fermentation to help digest plant matter.
Mm.
Also, I'm not sure if their whole life, but at least part of their life, they have some small claws on the fold of their wing.
Oh.
And, oh yeah, because of the aromatic compounds in the leaves they consume, this is from Wikipedia, yeah, they smell like poop.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, they call it the stink bird.
Okay,
and
well,
you only need it you only eat it in times of dire need.
Fair enough.
So yeah, weird bird.
Yeah, and this is where the pink river dolphin on rare occasion shows up.
Oh yeah, that was a rare one.
And then if you waited, it would be like, you could wait like, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes, and then it would jump out of the water. And so we were always just eagerly anticipating, waiting, trying to get that photo, but never quite managed. Reflexes weren't fast enough.
Some of those trees on the side look different.
Oh, they might. Are these rubber trees?
I don't know.
Almost looks like it could be. It's hard to tell in these resolutions here, but
see, I also learned some botanical knowledge from Zoo Tycoon.
Mm.
And did you play that one much?
We didn't have that one. I only played it when we went to your house. Oops. Oh.
You need to be more careful. We ran right into that sandbar. Luckily, we didn't lose any supplies.
Yeah, he always seemed really moody and judgy.
Yeah, he did right there, didn't he?
Oh yeah, you had to match like the animals liked native plants better usually, and they often had a favorite one. And just trying to simulate their habitat was a lot of fun.
I realized, yeah, I don't think we'd actually gotten soursop yet, and that was like the classic one.
Yes. But I always liked sour candy, so it always seemed like it would be.
We have passed
sour's in the name. It
list
must be delicious.
to another time and place.
Oh, this place. Wait a minute.
Is that Teddy Roosevelt's friend?
Oh.
I mean, spoiler alert.
Oh yeah.
Greetings.
Yeah.
I hope that you can be of assistance.
This must be where I usually got stuck.
Oh, you couldn't get to him?
I must have got past one time.
I am Colonel
wait a minute,
Candido
no.
Rondon.
Oh, actually, yeah, then it might be. This,
I have been traveling
yeah, okay,
with
it is
Theodore
him.
Roosevelt, the former president of the United States. Our mission was to map and explore the area around the River of Doubt. A little ways upriver, we came to a place where 3 rivers meet. There were some dangerous rapids. The canoe carrying Mr. Roosevelt and his son was swept away by the current. I need your help.
Have you heard of him at all?
Well, it made me wonder, isn't there a province, Rodonia or something like that?
Yeah, in Brazil there is one, and I believe it's named after him.
Okay.
And yeah, he was big, I believe, he was also a big advocate for the indigenous there, and a big part of also helping map out the rivers and the territories, and talking with the local tribes. And yeah, there was a book, The River of Doubt, written about Teddy Roosevelt's journey down this river that was previously unmapped, the River of Doubt, they called it, and he did go with this guy. That was a really interesting read, and yeah, not an easy journey they went on there. Teddy Roosevelt almost died in there. I think there's a lot. I can't remember much of it now. It was quite a while back I read it, but looking up the ecoregions.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh yeah, the Várzea. So yeah, the Várzea, that's flooded forest.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
By the mouth, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then there is some going down the river as well in little parts.
Myself, I'm suffering from exhaustion. I am too weak to travel. I need you to go up the Madeira River and find Mr. Roosevelt.
Oh, right, okay.
So a Várzea is a flooded forest then?
Yeah. I think there's also another name, was it Igapul, for flooded blackwater forest, but I don't know if that shows up in ecoregion names at all. So yeah. Oh, do you know the distinction, like Blackwater River versus a Whitewater River?
I imagine it has a lot more sediment in it.
It's a big part of it is for Blackwater is it's, I think, usually slower moving, and that's why there's a lot of leaf fall into the water, and so a lot of tannins leach out.
Oh yeah.
And it's very dark water because of that. And then different things can grow in there with the different acidity level and all that sort of stuff.
We are at the mouth of the Great Madeira, the longest tributary of the Amazon River. The rainforest is dangerous. There is little room for error.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Many rivers divide and run together in the dark shadows. The dangers are not piranhas, caimans, or headhunters. The real dangers are insects, fever, and dysentery. The rainforest is home to many tribes. They are by nature peaceful and friendly, but suspicious and fearful of strangers.
What kind of flower is that?
I have met many and consider them to be my friends.
That I'm not sure.
We must respect the native people.
Ornamental.
My motto is, die if necessary, never kill.
Oh yeah, he did get into some pretty dangerous situations with tribes that didn't want to be contacted, and as far as I remember reading, he did actually hold to that. He managed to get out of those scrapes. I forget how he died in the end, but
I can't be sure exactly. It's April 1914.
Let's go find President Roosevelt.
Yeah.
I guess maybe he wasn't president yet?
No, or this, I think this was after an unsuccessful campaign after he had been president already. I think this was after all of his presidential terms. Oh yeah, okay.
It's got the intense side mission music.
Okay. Oh, I went on the side loop. Oops. Oh yeah, there. It's just a quick animation. Okay, so I gotta head south. Oh, I'm stuck. Where? What am I stuck on?
Yeah, I remember not liking this as a kid.
Oh no, where? How? This doesn't bode well. Am I just flat stuck? Oh no.
There's no unstuck button.
No, there isn't. I mean, I can press continue to leave, but I think that means I give up then. Yeah, I wonder if I'm right on top of a sandbar or something. Yeah, I don't know if we can do anything.
Have we changed the course of history by leaving Teddy Roosevelt to die?
I guess so.
You have
yeah,
not accomplished your mission here.
Can I try again?
Maybe.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Sorry, Teddy. There was an electric eel going past a moment ago.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Oh.
0 pounds of food.
Should we keep it?
To get...
That was an electric eel. You got zapped.
He said that with some relish there. After all the times he got bitten by sharks.
He's not had a good trip so far.
Yeah, he's regretting being my guide.
He was very insistent, though.
I've noticed that your
Oh,
energy
no.
level is way down. I'm afraid
What?
you have berry. I think we should stop and rest.
That's not how you treat berry. You eat. Okay, well, I guess maybe you also need to rest.
It's a nice clock. Cool.
Is it just because we were low on food that we got berry? Because, yeah, that's, what was it, thiamine deficiency? That's the one, there was an epidemic of it in Asia when people started switching to white rice.
Oh.
Because it shows up in brown rice, it's in the bran, I believe. But yeah, white rice took that away. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
You got a lot of fish at this point.
Yeah.
That's a keeper.
Yeah.
There's no weight.
Your mission has come to an end.
Oh.
I will return you
Did
now
I starve
to your home.
from the
The
veggies?
Amazon River hides many more secrets.
Maybe.
I hope you will come back.
Well,
that happened to me a lot. Maybe you time out or you starve. Well, can we load the old file?
Yeah, I think we can. But it wouldn't be timeout because we were going pretty fast. So I wonder.
Just wonder if it was on pause while we were out over lunchtime.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, restarting from where we were. Okay. So.
Then maybe we can find Teddy Roosevelt now.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is kind of like playing, what's that space game with the log cabins? Outer Wilds.
Oh.
Subtle gas pedal adjustments.
Right.
They got the physics pretty good in that one. Not that I'm a physicist or no, but my impression. Oh, this guy.
Wait a second.
Forgot about him.
What do you want here? I will not tell you that.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I will not tell you that. Colonel Rondon, why did you not say so before? I will talk with you.
Alright.
Wait, does he...
I am a Manduruku. There is nothing more you need to know about me. I have been waiting for someone to come along. I thought Colonel Rondon might need help. Do you mean those two white men who were with Colonel Rondon's party? I saw them. Their canoe was out of control. They went down those rapids over there. I have not seen them since.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that that lawn texture there. I do kind of like it, but it's not what it looks like in real life.
They run out of voice actors?
I think it's coming yet.
Hello. I am surprised to see another human being.
Is he British?
Teddy Roosevelt? I think he was known for having that sort of like transatlantic accent.
Oh, okay.
Or upper class East Coast.
Okay.
From his radio broadcasts.
I am Teddy Roosevelt, explorer and former president of the United States. I am on a scientific expedition with the great Colonel Rondon.
They got a pretty good guy to look
Unfortunately,
like Teddy Roosevelt.
we were separated back at those rapids. Now I am too sick to continue. We have been beset by all kinds of trouble. A bite from a poisonous caterpillar left one of our party a moaning invalid. Everything we own is moldy, except that which is rusty. I have lost 50 pounds. If it is necessary to leave my bones in South America, I am ready to do so.
I see.
I do not know. We were exploring the River of Doubt. It was interesting work. No white man has ever gone up or down this river. I'm afraid our whereabouts are still very much in doubt.
In doubt. That's the River of Doubt, yeah, right here.
Exploring this rainforest has been my last chance to be a boy. But this adventure has been the most difficult of my life. Life is a great adventure. And I want to say to you, accept it in such a spirit. I want to see you face life, ready to do the best that lies in you. Yes, life is a great adventure. And the worst of all fears is the fear of living.
Do you want to trade? Oh, yeah.
We lost our supplies in the rapids. All I have is this
I
unusual
remember
engraved
that.
rock. But if you have anything to treat internal parasites, I would be most grateful.
Oh no, which one was it?
I thought it was the Lombargaria.
Oh, that's the only one it's giving us. The,
Thank you. Perhaps now I will live to tell about my adventures.
Okay.
Thank goodness you are here. I am Kermit Roosevelt.
His name was Kermit.
Yeah.
Is that short for something? Like other than the frog?
Right. Not that I know of.
Kermitage?
Kermithy? Yeah, I'm not sure.
We were doing survey work on a previously unknown river called the River of Doubt. At that last set of rapids, which you somehow came through, we lost control of our canoe and were stranded here. There have been many dangerous rapids. My father and I got caught in a whirlpool and nearly drowned. And the insects, bees, horseflies, ants, some termites ate my underwear.
Some termites ate my underwear.
I don't know if I ever talked with this guy that much. I feel like I would have remembered that.
I'm sorry, we lost most of our supplies in the rapids, but thank you for giving medicine to my father. You have saved his life.
You have saved the life of Mr. Roosevelt. The Ancient Ones are very pleased.
Now, whereabouts are we?
According to the map, we should be right about here.
Oh, we're still back there. Okay.
Very nice for me to think about how you're going to have to do all this editing later that I don't have to help with.
Yep. Any other such games that would be fun to do for this? People can let us know, but...
Of course, Green Hell fits well with your channel scope. Your take on Minecraft could be interesting.
I'm not sure.
Do mushrooms grow that big? Do mushrooms grow from cows? What plant species is closest to the skulk sensor?
Yeah, do some fact checking on Minecraft there.
Or one of those like cafe simulation games.
To another time and another
You do
place.
cooking stuff.
That's true, but we'll see. Oh, which?
Oh, this is the one with the parrots.
Is this Alfred Russel Wallace?
Or butterflies.
Or,
Hello. My name is Alfred Russel Wallace. I'm studying the natural history of the Amazon. I hope to find the answer to the origin of species. Every day I'm here in the Amazon, I am amazed at all the new and beautiful, strange, and
Oh, was he
even
Darwin's
mysterious
competitor?
forms of life.
Yeah, he was actually.
I ask myself,
I remembered
how
him
did all
being
these
in like
marvelous creatures and
Malaysia
flowers
or
come to
Indonesia.
exist?
Yeah,
I
he
am
wrote.
determined to find the answer
He
to
wrote
that
the
question.
Malay archipelago. Yeah, and where he kind of described the distinction in the Wallace line is named after him. The line kind of between the areas there. But yeah, you have more the Southeast Asian flora and fauna, and then it transitions into Australian and Papua New Guinean, that sort of stuff.
I have just returned from a trip up the Rio Negro. I've been collecting birds, fish, and insects.
Are these the birds then?
Yes. Now that I've collected them, I must try to identify them. Would you like to help?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's a tinamu.
Yeah, okay.
That's a parrot, isn't it?
Yes, it was.
Looks like a masked tanager.
Yeah, I can see that. Oh, we won.
Yes.
Can
Is
we
there
identify
something
these
else?
Fishes?
I think that might be... Is that the other person? No, those are
Oh.
insects.
What's the date?
Oh, yeah.
1800s? Yeah.
Today is March 21, 1851. We're nearing the end of the rainy
It's
season.
funny, you know, it doesn't really feel like we've gone back in time too much because
Well,
the graphics are still the same.
Why not? There is a grandeur and solemnity in the tropical forests. The huge trees, the extraordinary flowers that grow up in the canopy, the twisted and wrinkled vines, the elegant
I like
palms.
these descriptions.
It fills the mind with admiration, surprise, and awe.
I see.
Hello, do you want something? I am a Manaus Indian. You can call me Julio.
You pronounced it like the Spanish way.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
I'm working for Mr. Wallace and Mr. Bates. They pay me to bring them birds, monkeys, butterflies, whatever I can find. They are pretty smart men, but they don't know the forest like I do. They could not get so many animals without my help.
I believe it.
This is Bada. That's a Portuguese word. It means fort. The government used to have a military outpost here to protect their trade in slaves.
Portuguese of mute.
Of course, I will trade. Here's what I have.
Blowgun dart.
Yeah, we want that.
Oh, yeah. All of them. And what do we want to get for it?
Well,
veggies.
Could try a couple.
What about 10 pounds of fish?
Could try it.
I think we got everything there. Okay, Henry Walter Bates.
Good day to you. I am Henry Walter Bates. I am an entomologist from England. I came to the Amazon with Mr. Wallace there.
What's an entomologist?
Insects. Or what?
Oh, I know what it is, but that's the first question.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right.
An entomologist is a scientist who studies insects. I am self-taught, but I am able to pay for my trip by selling specimens to museums back home. I've been collecting all kinds of creatures, but mostly insects, of course. In fact, I have some right here. Would you like to try to identify them?
Yes.
I believe, yeah, Batesian, that is, we get that, that name shows up in particular types of mimicry.
Oh.
In insects.
Well, it's got, if you go through them, it shows you the different options, right?
Yeah, so this
rounded. It's kind of this one, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think, okay.
And
the length.
1.5 inches, so 1 to 2 inches, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's about 3 even.
Well, I thought it was showing like that's how long it is with the arrow on the bottom.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. And color, green.
It's kind of a metallic green.
Is it, blue or
metallic?
Oh yeah. Wings.
Wings. Well, yeah, that option.
Yeah. Antennae, they are not. Yeah,
that's that one. Yeah.
Clubbed. Stinger, no. Bright colors, sort of.
I don't know if any of these apply. Should try identify.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay.
You are learning much about the creatures of the rainforest.
Oh, and this guy here, the Potoo. Have you seen those things' mouths before?
I think so. The like frog mouths?
Yeah. They're kind of wild looking. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing an unfortunate lack of soursops here. Hold on.
When you finally did try a soursop, how did you find the flavor?
It wasn't exactly what I was... Oh, call it peckery. Wasn't quite what I was expecting. I actually do remember dreaming about the taste of soursop. And it tasted a lot closer to green apples at the time, but that's not what it was. I quite liked it. The problem being I wasn't a fan of the texture.
Oh yeah, it's quite custardy.
Yeah, it's very goopy of a fruit. And
hence the sop.
I don't actually know what the sop means is the thing. There's a number of fruits. Oh, sorry, just one more time trying to get the soursop. Ah, there we go. Okay, yes. You can't have a run of Amazon Trail without a soursop. I love these things. Like, I don't know if you...
Well, yeah.
Oh, no, or just if you remember me talking about sops much. Apparently I had a reputation for...
Well, they're intriguing if you like sour fruits, and it's got sour in the name, and it looks so interesting and otherworldly, and you don't know what it tastes like.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. I had friends who thought I talked about sops a bit more than I needed to.
And then there's like a whole variety of them, so...
Yeah, there's like sweet sops as well. Those I've tried as well. Those are quite nice. There's Junglesops as well. Those get very large. They're an African fruit, actually.
Huh.
And they can get to be reportedly about as long as the upper part of your leg and as thick as a thigh. I've heard it compared to... I forget the actual measurements given. Oh, actually, those ones... I don't know if it's for sure the same one, but in some places their local name is Bobo.
Oh.
And so the chenille de Bobo, the caterpillars you eat.
Sam had me eat a caterpillar the other night.
We're going fishing.
Well, I mean, you went for it. To be fair.
And you also had some.
That's true. Yeah. So yeah, those I think then might be caterpillars from that tree, unless it's just a name.
That would be fun if, like, as you traveled back in time, there were extinct species.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever play those Magic School Bus computer games?
I played one or two of them.
I loved them a lot. You could, like, make your own creature.
Oh, okay, I didn't
The Blue
play that
Mist
one.
has transported us to another time and another place.
Here we go.
The Conquistador?
I think so.
The infamous.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Should we talk to him first or him?
We can talk to Hammer Guy.
Yeah. That might be a better call.
How did you get here? What do you want?
So grumpy.
I am Sebastian, a conquistador under the command of him. Yes, that is him. Lope de Aguirre. We call him the Wolf.
It's a
You do not want to cross that man.
Okay.
No, I have already said too much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this guy.
You've heard of him?
Yeah. Yeah, he was a real guy. He's well, maybe probably haven't, but the German movie Aguirre, The Wrath of God.
Nope, I don't know it.
Okay, it's a movie about a conquistador who's a little bit crazy and power hungry. And yeah, so they're on a journey down the Amazon River, and he basically stages a mutiny and becomes commander of his little group there.
I'm afraid that we are descending into an inferno, and that we will never escape.
Really good foliage in that movie. I think in real life it actually goes differently than the movie, and they made it out the Orinoco, and did they try to take over Panama or something? Or they were on their way, something like that. But yeah, he was crazy, this guy. Yeah.
We have just been floating downriver. The natives fled this village before we arrived. and they took all their food with them.
I do like how they include a bunch of real history in this game.
We've had almost nothing to eat since we slaughtered our horses and dogs. Now, we are reduced to eating vultures.
Now let's talk to him. Oh, today's date?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It must be sometime in 1561 by now.
Do you want to trade?
We could try it.
No. You'll have to talk
yeah.
to him if
and
you want.
Here's the infamous sequence then.
A real brain scratcher as a kid.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like high-level stuff like that gets brought up in like video game reviews, or like when Portal plays a trick on you or something. Messing with the game mechanics.
Yeah.
How did you get here? This is my camp.
It's so scary and aggressive.
Yeah. And they got the red sky and everything.
Oh yeah.
I am Lope de Aguirre, the wrath of God, the Prince of Freedom, Lord of all that has been discovered and all that remains to be discovered.
That about lines up with the historical guy.
I am searching
that was
for
part
El
of it, too.
Dorado. What else would a man be doing in this rain-soaked land of mosquitoes? As soon as we launched, our barges broke up and sank. We lost most of our supplies and animals.
He sort of lost the accent.
Ursula,
Barges.
the fool, ordered us to continue downriver.
It's kind of like a pirate.
Dead. I hacked him to pieces. By that act, we have all become traitors. We have renounced our allegiance to Spain. The Amazon belongs to those who conquer it, not to some king across the ocean.
I see.
Yeah. That's better than all right.
So this is where the hammer noises have been coming from all game, hey? Echoing across time and space.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, where's the trade?
What is
oh, yeah, here we go.
date?
The Pope would tell you that it is January 1561. I say it is the first year in the reign of Lope de Aguirre.
Oh, I am curious how he'll respond, because...
You don't.
Okay.
If you go anywhere, it will be downriver as my prisoner.
Oh.
This is the boss battle.
Yeah. Do you want to trade?
Trade? I do not trade.
Yeah, the accent is slipping.
So, let's see what you have.
Okay, yeah, here we go. So it opens the trade dialogue, but there's nothing on his end.
Faced with this as a 5-year-old, it was quite perplexing.
Yeah.
Let's give him some veggies, hey?
Yeah, he looks like a man who could use a little more fiber in his diet.
Maybe he's got scurvy.
2 pounds.
Will you accept the offer?
I like how you're foraging in the jungle, and these are the veggies that are in your inventory. Tomatoes and broccoli.
Yeah.
Good. I'll take it. What else do you have?
That could be another way. I think maybe my brother offloaded a bunch of fish on him so he could fish more. Okay, so anyway, yeah, the whole thing was...
Now, which was the one that made you sick? If it was it Lutumi or no? What's the other one?
Oh, I should have.
Gatimania, maybe.
Oh no.
Maybe it was Lutumi.
Should we just try either one?
Well, we can try Lutumi.
Sure. Okay.
That looks interesting. I can't wait to find out what it is.
Oh.
Oh.
Now do. And
I'm done trading.
We're not.
Oh yeah,
done.
he won't let you leave.
I want more.
Yeah, and so this is where
you get stuck there.
Yeah, and then I thought there was a way to back out.
Well, that's the thing. You would just get stuck.
And try it. It's like candy.
I'll be the judge of that. What's happening? Is this some kind of trick?
Wow. Sebastian is just hammering.
Well, we didn't get the impression he was that empathetic.
I don't know about you, but I don't want to be here when he recovers.
A little run there. That's
well, I never saw that.
The dialogue option there. So long, sucker.
You did what you had to do.
Yeah.
What is this teaching kids?
There are evil people in this world. You did what had to be done.
It's odd that you don't get the achievement without killing him.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. Killing or... did he die or did he just... The other guy said when he recovers.
Oh, yeah. He fainted.
Or something. Or went crazy based on what the guy said. It's just... I search lure to me and it's just showing me toilets near me. Thanks, Google. Oh, wait, oh, was this the cattle rancher? No, okay.
Oh, this is familiar.
Welcome to Tefe. I am Elizabeth Agassiz. I'm traveling with my husband, Louis Agassiz. We're on an expedition to study the natural history and geology of the Amazon.
Has any connection with Lake Agassiz?
I was wondering that.
By the incredible diversity of fish. We've collected hundreds of species and even several entirely new families of fish. These containers are full of fish. Would you like to try to identify them?
Yes. Okay, going the identifying features way again. It is, yeah, it's neat how they kind of teach you to use identifying features, I guess.
Yeah, that one, eh?
I would say that, yeah. Yeah, that makes most sense. Tails. Has
neither.
Yeah.
So maybe you can skip it. If you go to marks.
Yeah, I guess so. Has a red patch above its eye, no. Or dark on its tail. Any dark marks? Not really?
No. What's that?
Stripes.
It does have a horizontal stripe, yeah.
Shape.
Long and thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, try it.
Identify? Oh. Is it that I needed to put... I mean, there is a...
New fish?
Okay, new fish.
No stripe. Try no stripe.
Ah. Another fish, okay. Okay, try without that.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay. Maybe it's the dark mark on the tail.
Maybe he's got horizontal or vertical stripes.
Maybe. Let's try that. Oh.
Last try?
Sure. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I'd go with the tetra. Oh boy, it's picky.
Yeah, I think it's...
I quit.
Yeah. Well, I'll just... Oh.
You're gonna mess around. Oh yeah, tail marks.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, okay. Let's just throw something else in. I quit.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I quit anyway.
Are you sure you want to leave? Don't you want to learn about fish?
There is more for you to accomplish here.
I think we're fine. Okay, let's save there. We might already be at Canopy. Oh, yeah, okay, look at that. Yeah, okay, so this was a fun one. There's not a lot of plants you can actually get here.
I would say white vented euphone. Oh, mealy parrot. It's got to
Yeah,
be mealy parrot, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you see what's
Oh,
here.
yeah, Brazil nuts.
Yep. And that slightly glitchy monkey. Spider monkey. So, yeah, Brazil nuts are your main food up here. They are a pretty good... I hear they're a pretty good food source in the Amazon in that they're pretty widespread and easy to identify. And
But what about all the doctors who say you shouldn't have more than 2 Brazil nuts a day due to the high selenium content?
Oh, do they say that?
That's what I've heard.
Okay. Oh, got it there.
At least the ones I'm related to.
Oh, okay. That I don't... Actually, though, I know some of the Lessithis ones. It's not in the Lessithis genus. This came up in my video on monkey pots. That some plants in that genus do hyperaccumulate selenium, so it depends on the soil they're growing in. And yeah, it gets you some unpleasant symptoms if you do overdose your selenium, because then irritability, nausea, vomiting, hair and nail loss and stuff like that you can have. So,
and doesn't that make you smell bad?
That one I'm not sure about. Could be though.
It's your call.
Yeah, so I hadn't heard that specifically with Brazil nuts, but it's at least in keeping with some of the other related ones.
Hit bottom. Fortunately, it didn't break.
I know there's... Oh, okay, yeah, this was actually the other one I was thinking of. So this one, I think that came with a little mini game as well.
Oh, yeah.
You may warm yourself at my fire.
I remember.
I do not know you yet.
Oh, yeah, we need to trade with him, I think, before he'll talk with us.
Yes, I could use some things. What do you have to offer?
There's like no undergrowth.
Yeah.
I don't have a name.
It's a manicured park. Kind of is what it looks like.
I am preparing some poison for my blowgun darts. The poison seeps out of the frog's body when I heat it over the fire.
Oh, you have to catch the frogs,
use the
right?
poison to keep other animals from eating them. I use the poison on my darts. When I shoot a monkey with a poison dart, the monkey dies. Soon the poison goes away, and I can eat the monkey. This frog I'm cooking is almost done. Can you get me some more out of that basket? No, you can't touch them, but you can catch them with this.
Okay, I'll try. Do you want to try it?
Sure.
Okay.
Red stripe and... Where'd he go?
Okay. Oh,
can I catch him against it? Oh, do I have to hold it?
I think, yeah.
Doesn't even bother to tell you what kind of frog it is. It's just like the toothpaste one. Nice.
Okay.
Thank you for catching my frogs. Is there something else you want?
Do you want to try and catch frogs again?
Sure, yeah. It's been a while.
No, I have all the frogs I need.
Okay.
We got a sticker for catching frogs?
I think so, yeah.
You have done well. It is not easy to catch a poison frog and live to tell about it.
Or did you ever... Taiwan has... Does it have tropics at its very southern tip?
Yeah, the southern tip is technically tropical. And I did go down there, although I didn't know enough what I was seeing to really... Like, it did feel different. One thing I noticed was that the bamboo was taller and bigger. Or at least one kind of it. And there did seem to be different trees in the forest. I went down to the very southernmost tip. But I couldn't tell you, like, oh yeah, these are definitely tropical because they're a cyntherifery. or something. Most of the time I enjoyed, the regular Taiwan. It's subtropical, and then going up into the mountains was really cool to see pygmy bamboo, foggy forests, a monkey, go from sea level up to like fir forests. Oh, hey.
Is that? Okay, yeah.
We have passed through the blue mist to another time
boat.
and place.
What do you want? I am a conquistador. Do not challenge me.
So it's...
You would be a fool to go upriver. That way lies death by starvation.
I think I found that statement a bit funny when I was younger, because you know how easy it is to go into the rainforest and find fruits, which that is another thing that isn't quite accurate here. I mean, there is a lot of fruit in the rainforest, but if you don't know what you're looking for, it's a lot harder to find than in this game.
Do not bother me with such trivial questions.
What a rude individual.
If you have business to conduct, you must talk with my captain.
This is Francisco de
de
Orellana. Okay. Yeah, he was an explorer that he's the first person known to have traversed the entire Amazon.
We are on an expedition in search of gold and cinnamon. Gold will make us rich. Cinnamon will help make us independent from Portugal's monopoly on spices. Only 1 or 2 trees. We asked the local Indians where we could find more, but they refused to tell us. We threw them to the dogs.
Yeah, cinnamon. Are there any native cinnamon species?
Not that I
in
know
South
of.
America? Yeah.
Oh, isn't allspice the only New World spice?
Oh, well, it depends how you define that.
In the generic sense.
Yeah, because I mean, like, peppers would be a New World. Yeah, the New World didn't have many spices that turned into large commercial ones. There are a few, like, smaller scale ones in certain localities, but yeah, allspice, peppers, and vanilla is another big one that came from the New World.
Oh yeah, vanilla. Yeah, I think it's Asia.
Yeah.
Australasia.
Okay, yeah. That's interesting they said they found 1 or 2 trees.
We are exploring new
Maybe
land.
they were mistaken.
It is unfortunate. The swiftness of the current and the thickness of the jungle made it impossible for us to return. We have been drifting downriver ever since. Very little. We have been eating mostly leather, belts and soles of shoes, cooked with certain herbs.
Oh, I guess we should give them some food?
I guess.
The rainforest. This inferno is dense, impenetrable, and thick with vines, underbrush, palms, and ferns. The mosquitoes and other insects make it almost unbearable. Our party has very little, but I am willing to trade. In all truthfulness, all I can offer you is a trinket I won in battle against the Incas.
That's the one from the menu.
It is, yeah. Okay, so the fish or veggies, which should we give him?
I think he needs fish.
Yeah. It's probably easier for them to catch fish than veggies, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't know about the veggies in the forest, so
Yeah.
he needs veggies. Like garlic, tomatoes, bananas.
How much would be? I don't know. So he wasn't talking like he was going to be very kind if we let.
Just a little bit, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, he'll do okay with 10 pounds of veggies.
Thank you. My men will eat tonight.
Maybe if they're hungry enough, they'll learn to ask the locals nicely.
Maybe, yeah.
Something makes me doubt it, but okay, I think that's everything here.
You have done the right thing. You have given food to a starving man, and you have protected your own well-being. I will add a piece to the shield.
There.
Okay, we're at Leticia.
Oh, Leticia, was that where we just were?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, okay, so now we're crossing into other countries. We're not in Brazil anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Leticia, assuming it means the same Leticia, that's the triple border point between Peru, Colombia, and Brazil. Yeah, and so
I had just been, as I was learning about weather records, the Peruvian high temperature record is from the triple border point with Brazil and Bolivia.
Oh, okay.
Down south, I guess. It gets hotter, well, farther from the equator, so maybe more extreme summer temperatures.
Good day. My name is Richard Spruce. I'm a botanist from Great Britain.
I didn't remember much about
A
this guy.
botanist is a scientist who studies plant life.
Oh, darn tootin'
My
it is.
particular interest is mosses.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, really. I just find them to my liking.
I see.
That caught me off guard. That's a good one. Okay.
Well, I've been in the Amazon for about 10 years now, collecting plants. I've just received orders from the British government to collect some seeds and plants of cinchona, the red bark tree. Cinchona is a miracle plant. It contains quinine, which cures malaria. The plan is to grow cinchona in India, where malaria is a big problem. Ever since Columbus, there has been a great sharing of plants and other commodities around the world. In fact, I've made up a little game in which you try to identify an item's place of origin. Would you like to play?
Yes, please. Okay. Now, if we fail, do we get new options and things?
Oh, maybe. You can also get a hint. Potatoes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm curious what the hint will do. Oh.
Oh. That was a much more direct hint, yeah. Well, it depends which citrus you're talking about, too, but... Okay, yeah.
Yes. May I be of further assistance?
I'd like to play a game again. Okay. Do we get new stuff? Oh, we do. Okay, nice. Cacao.
That's more Mexico, right?
Oh, that's actually depends. There's differing theories on that. Like, Mexico, it was definitely very prominent when the Spanish came and a long ways into the past. But there's also, some argue it probably actually came from the Amazon. So it depends what the game says it's from, I guess. Let's try. Should we try Mexico, though?
No.
Oh.
Colombia? Okay.
Okay, so they went with the Amazonian origin. Tea. That would be more over here in China. Aspirin. Oh.
That's North America.
Yeah. Now, like they have willows. Like the willows in Europe, do they not have salicylic acid in them?
Maybe it's just not as productive, I don't know.
Maybe, or maybe they didn't think to do it. You think?
Yeah, maybe
Interesting.
they didn't think of it.
We're near the mouth of the Napo River in northeastern Peru.
Napo province in Ecuador. That's where I visited. So kind of up in the high Amazon. What is it?
I heard that's the most biodiverse part.
Yeah, western kind of high Amazon. That's where you get the most biodiversity by a significant margin. The Osa Peninsula, where I was in Costa Rica, it's in terms of biodiversity. Like there's a lot of, depends how you're measuring exactly. But by some metrics, it is significantly more than a lot of the Amazon, but not the westernmost part of the Amazon.
Oh, okay.
As you approach the Andes Mountains, the rainforest is full of many unique ferns and mosses. I've collected more than 1,000 species of flowers and ferns, and I've calculated the number of species that remain to be discovered. There should still remain 50,000 or even 80,000 species undiscovered. The woods are so tall that they reach to the clouds, so thick that it causes astonishment. Here is timber. Here are cables made from the bark of a tree. Here are oils of many purposes. Here is cloth for sails. And finally, here's a great multitude of people, so that there's nothing wanting.
I wonder if they use primary sources.
Oh, like for quotes?
Yeah.
Could be. That did sound like something that could be taken.
Your knowledge is impressive.
Who is this? They all seem slightly familiar, but...
You're not one of Arana's men, are you? I am a Witoto, and now I am a prisoner. That man, Arana, forced me to tap rubber trees for him. His men worked me to death, and they beat me when I was too weak to work anymore. I tried to escape, deep into the forest, but I was captured. Now I am here. This is a village built by outsiders like Arana. It is very different from my own village. It is in the forest, by a small river. If you ever go there, please warn my people to stay away from Arana and his men.
State your business. I am a busy man. I am Julio Arana, king of the Putumayo. I am the great rubber baron. The Putumayo is one of the best rubber-producing regions in the Amazon. The area is 4 times bigger than England, and it is all under my control.
You did get some really odd characters in the rubber business. And they got immensely wealthy, some of those guys, and
I am here in this wretched
wealthy
town to sell
and eccentric,
some of
not
my
always kind.
and to
So
check on my workers. I use Indians, mostly Watoto. They are lazy, but I get my money's worth. One way or another.
Ominous.
Yep.
It's a whip, of course. My workers are painfully aware of its purpose. If they don't work, I have them whipped. They call the scars on their backs the marks of Arana.
yeah, rubber was quite a revolutionary thing when they came out with it. Because, well, I mean, came out with it. There were, you know, indigenous groups that had been making rubber for a long time, but when Europeans found out about it and then realized some of its potential for using it as a waterproof thing, you know, making raincoats and industrial stuff as well, and then also figured out vulcanization, treating it with sulfur.
It is the 15th of March,
which made it a lot more durable.
1903.
It was just huge demand for it.
The rainforest provides
why it was
everything I need.
so valuable.
Rubber and Indians. Just a moment. You will do a little job for me, no?
Oh, do we have to for you? What do you want us to do? Oh.
I am running short of slaves. Workers. There is a
Good
Watoto
save.
village somewhere nearby. I need you to find it.
Oh.
I will pay you handsomely
Oh, right. Okay, I think
for
this-
your effort.
I think.
What happens if you say no thanks?
I think this one has a redeeming point. Or, well.
Yeah, I think so. Like...
But if you say no thanks, I think you just don't get the badge. For
Okay,
this.
well, we can go and warn them.
Yeah, I think that's what we do.
Excellent. Here. Take this map. I know the Watoto village is somewhere in this area. When you find it, come back here. I will pay you in gold.
Okay. Oh.
Looks twisty.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, it's... and then turn right. There we go.
What do you want? I will not tell you.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to tell me?
Yeah, just warn her, I guess.
That is important information. Perhaps now we will be able to keep hiding from his slave traders.
Now, who are you?
I am
okay.
a Witoto. We have moved deep into the forest to hide from the man who would make us slaves.
Perhaps now we will be
The
able
one
to keep
group
hiding
had
from the
sort
slave
of
traders.
domed, leafy structures, and these are it's like more square with a thatched roof.
Yeah, I am curious how much did they do like researching particular tribes and their architecture and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm curious what the budget for this game was. Like, it doesn't seem like it's low budget. It's not like high enough that they could get a British actor to play a British voice or anything, but I mean, for its time, they did put a fair bit of work into, I think, researching stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right.
You are wise and you are kind.
Because we didn't identify all the fish.
Oh yes.
Got the vampire bat. I like how it shows the licking and everything. And yeah, that was a surprise to me when I first learned that vampire bats were a real thing. They seemed kind of scary, but it was less scary when you find that they just make a little cut and then lick up the blood as it comes out.
There's that harpsichord. Oh, you know what? A video on the interplay between music and plants would be interesting. Like, I'm interested in the effect of different woods on musical instruments. Like, you know.
Okay, yeah, that's a different angle than people usually ask that question.
I guess you're more interested in whether it's edible, but...
Oh, no, I just mean when people talk about the interplay of music and plants.
Playing music for plants.
Usually that's what they're asking about, yeah.
I guess I mean, I'm interested in trees, and a lot of them that I might come across can be used in making... I don't remember being here, really.
Oh.
Huh. I guess this is the second last one.
Yeah, I think so.
Anyways, various trees that I might encounter and want to identify can be used to make guitars and things.
Right.
So, you know, do they have different sounds? Things like that.
Yeah. It's been interesting with some of the Costa Rica videos. I remember sometimes useful resources were actually more often lumber sites and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Particularly for the big trees.
Waponi, good life. I am Amo. I am Wauroni. We are the bravest people in the Amazon. I am representing my people in a meeting with the company. The company wants to build a new road and drill for oil on our land. We have told the company to get out, but nobody seems to understand. The company is all the people who want to take our land for oil. The company is also all the people who say they speak for the Waurani, but who have never bothered to learn what we want. Right now, there's no control. The company is destroying the forest and no one is watching. We want the company to come up with a plan to limit damage in the future. That is fair. We know that things are changing. We want education for our children in Spanish and in our language. We want some of our people to be trained in healthcare. We want a moratorium on oil development for 10 years. There are open pits right next to our streams and rivers. There is oil in them and other poisons. When it rains, the poisons flow into our water. Fish die and our people get sick. There's already one road for oil going through our land. If the company builds another, there'll be more contamination and more outsiders moving in. If we do not stop the company, the Waurani will disappear forever.
Yeah, that is one of the unfortunate things that's very common in a lot of the rainforested parts of Central and South America is illegal mining and drilling and stuff. And ones that aren't illegal, but just, you know, definitely profit-driven rather than driven in the interests of the people in the area.
This is Pucallpa, in the nation of Peru. The river flows from the south. That is all I know. My land is in the Amazon rainforest, east of Ecuador, in a region outsiders call the Oriente. A scientist from the United States of North America told me that 5% of all the world's plants and animals live in the Oriente.
Yeah, right here.
Yes, I have some special things that will help you remember the Warani.
A jaguar tooth.
Ooh, that's kind of special.
Would he like a whole bunch of trading packets?
Yes,
okay.
That is a good trade.
What is in those trading packets, I always wondered.
Pokemon cards? Goodbye. You want to talk to the company?
I guess so.
Petromundo?
The guy who's just standing awkwardly in the street.
Well, howdy. Pleased to meet you.
All right.
Okay. Stereotypical American here.
Everybody just calls me Tex. I'm a lawyer for the Ecuadorian Intercompany Exporters and Importers of Oil. That's a real mouthful. We just call ourselves EIE-IO. I'm here for a big meeting.
Is this a real company?
Did you play this part before?
I did. I mean, I got right to the end, but
Did the humor, like...
Yeah.
I don't remember you talking about this.
I don't remember. Yeah,
Well, we're going to be developing some oil wells in the Oriente rainforest. That's in Ecuador. We're meeting with some of the Indians who live there. Like that Warani over there. That's a good question. We don't have to negotiate with the Indians. Technically speaking, the land is theirs. But we bought all the mineral rights from the government of Ecuador. We just want to be good neighbors.
The old, well, we're going to do it anyways, but you can complain in the meeting. And we'll not consider it.
You bet your life there is. Why, in this one little section we're fixing to drill, there's enough oil to supply the needs of the entire United States of America for 3 weeks. Let me set you straight on that. We are following oil industry standards to the letter, not to mention our company's own guiding principles. We have a strong commitment to the environment. Well, sure, we've had a little oil get into a river, or two, but those spills look much worse than they really are. The water underneath the oil is perfectly fine.
The very long name for the company was surprisingly realistic. The Ecuadorian International Enterprise in Industrial Oil.
Right.
Okay. Well.
You will have done well. It is important to hear all sides of the story. You have earned another piece of the shield.
Hey, we got all of them. Maybe
except...
except the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fish are hard. Well, I guess you can... Oh, cool.
That is different.
I have read a bit, because this is of interest to me, the highest altitude trees in the world are in the Andes.
Oh.
I forget which they are exactly, but they, high in the Andes. Is it in the rose family, maybe?
Okay. They also have some humongous bromeliads up there.
Oh, well, yeah. But I think this was farther south, like Chile, Argentina.
I think this is the final stretch.
This might be the first time in my life that I've seen the end of the game, other than I feel like you had a save file that you showed me one time of the end of the game.
That could be. I probably had save files like at every stop.
First time getting there in earnest.
Wait. This doesn't look like the end.
Oh, maybe he tells you to go up a mountain or something.
Greetings. It is surprising to see someone on this remote river.
Who are you? Oh, first, what's the
Today is
Okay.
September 4th, 1781. I am Jose Gabriel Tupac Amaru, the great-great-great-grandson of the last ruling Inca. I am leading a revolt against Spain. Vilcabamba. You must know that was the last hiding place of my ancestors. Why should I tell you?
Fair enough as an answer, I guess.
Indeed. Still, I am not sure I trust you. Yes, I will trade.
Yeah, okay, I give him the gold carving.
Ah, yes. That is a sacred treasure of our people. Thank you for returning it.
Okay.
You are almost at the end of your journey.
Do we get that one?
To mark your accomplishment, I will add this final piece to my shield.
It's gonna be like,
Oh, yeah.
you didn't identify the fish. Can't go into Vilcabamba.
Yeah. Would have been nice to have a few more types of forests, but
Yeah.
more fruit in general, I think, would have pleased me.
Yeah.
I mean, they had some good fruit already, but I did like that they had some familiar, some unfamiliar.
Yeah, it was a good mix. I wonder if the people who made Green Hell played the Amazon Trail.
I don't
They
know.
must have, hey?
I don't know. I haven't played that one yet, so. Oh yeah, the name of that game. Apparently that is a common name, like in Brazil, for the Amazon is O Inferno Verde. Like, yeah, green hell, literally. I forget if they have an equivalent thing in Spanish, but it's always puzzled me when I heard that when I was young. It's one thing, I guess, in here, it doesn't look hot, and so I think my mental image of a rainforest was not uncomfortably hot.
But it probably feels...
Congratulations, my friend. This is Vilcabamba, your destination. It's been a pleasure to be your guide. Good luck, and goodbye.
Bye, Miguel. I like how it has his name up in the tab.
Yeah. I wonder if they just used a bit more of the clip than he thought they were going to use.
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it is.
That's where they put their animation budget.
Yeah. Oh, this looks kind of like the Andes. Well, the red, is that... Did they paint them historically? Like, oh.
I don't know about that.
Huh. Stonework. Decent stonework in the background there. The Inca did have really good stonework. That was one thing, because the area is so earthquake prone.
Oh, okay.
They had really good where stones were just like perfect, like cut to interlock. And so then when an earthquake hits, like if you had mortar between them,
It would have cracked.
Yeah, but here instead they just kind of shake in place and settle back down. Okay, I guess we talked to this guy.
Welcome to Vilcabamba. The jaguar told us that you would be coming. You have reached the end of your long journey. I am the Inca. My name is Titu Cosi. We are hiding from the Spanish invaders. They drove us from our home, Cusco, on the other side of the Andes Mountains. My father, Manco Inca, escaped with some followers. He said that we must retreat into the deepest recesses of the Andes, since the gods had allowed our enemies to conquer our empire. Here, we can live in safety.
I think this is only the second time I've seen this before in my life.
Oh, and there's the jaguar back there. If you
Yeah.
can see.
This is Vilcabamba, the last great city-state of the Inca Empire. Vilcabamba is in the area called the Plain of Ghosts. It is a land of snowy peaks, steaming swamps, mighty rivers, and narrow gorges. Here in the mountains is where the great river begins. What you call the Amazon, we call the Amaru Maya, the great serpent mother of men.
Okay, yeah, it is a...
Now, it is time to review the accomplishments of your great journey. With the help of the jaguar, our historian has been recording what you have done. She is ready to see you now.
Yeah. Oh, the Kipu.
I am the Kipu Kamayak, the historian. Your culture records things by a method called writing. Here, we use the Kipu. Each chord represents a different subject. That chord shows how many species of animals you identified in the rainforest and how many species of fish you caught. Ah, that is a very important chord. I used it to record what happened when you met people along the river. That chord tells the same story as the symbols on the jaguar's shield.
I wonder how we lost so many points on that one.
This is the ultimate chord. It combines the information from all the other chords to indicate your final score.
Oh. Nice. Oh, who should we put in there?
Ambling with Sam.
Sure.
And Zach.
And Zach. Oh, it makes out of characters. I remember that sound. Yeah. Sure. Okay, well.
You have had a long and successful journey. We have been watching you. Because of all that you have accomplished, we are letting you into our home. This is the heart of the world.
We have lived here by ourselves for many generations. Here at the heart, we have been protecting the world, keeping it in balance.
Someone she looked confused by what I was saying.
For too long now, other people have been heating up the world by cutting down the trees and digging minerals out of the ground. You have seen this on your journey. The jaguar will return you now to your home. Take with you what you have learned about the river and the forest. Share your knowledge of the birds and the animals, of the plants and the people, of the connections between all things. Share your love of the earth with those who have forgotten.
But yeah, so that was Amazon Trail 2.
Yeah. Blast from the past.
Yep. So how well does it hold up? What are your thoughts there?
Well, the outro was pretty cheesy.
It was, yeah. You could say,
But, graphics were better in some spots than I expected.
Yeah.
Very nostalgic.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Interesting how many different aspects of modern video games it had in it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely related with a lot of our interests later in life.
Yeah. You with birds and all that stuff. Yeah, and I guess I can see that in my brother too, actually being into animals and fishing.
Yeah.
And plants for me. Rainforest. Yeah, no, I do like how many different subjects it kind of covers. It's not just, the nature, there's history, there's all these things going on in there.
I think they could have pared it down a little or added more different mini games.
Giving the ability to skip dialogue, that would have been a nice addition.
But then kids are going to not learn. Well, maybe once you've already listened to it once.
Yeah. Well, if you ever start a channel, I'll put a shout out in the comments.
Thanks,
I guess.
you. I've been thinking about years for starting a YouTube channel, but never actually get around to it.
So if you think you should, let him know in the comments. Yeah, about birds or plants or languages or something.
Ecoregions.
Yeah, rambling with Zach. That could make a good.
It could be. It could be. One of these.
Or something else.
One of these years, I might.
Okay. Well, I hear there's tacos in the other room. So.
Well. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Like, comment, and subscribe, and all that jazz. You know the drill.